Bonjour, mon vieux.
My name is Laura Catherine. I'm a junior here at UNC, and this is my bike from, I've had this bike for a good long while. It was a hand-me-down actually from my sister, and it's like a late 80s kind of model, and I really love it. I've done a lot of work on it. So my bike's name is Ramona, and she and I go everywhere together. We go to Carborough and back and forth to school.
What are you doing right now?
Just putting some oil on the chain. I haven't put any oil on it in a while.
What does that do?
Just makes everything run a little bit smoother, a little bit quieter. I'm a little worried about my bottom bracket. It's been making a weird noise, so hopefully this will fix it and it's not a bottom bracket problem. So these are some basic tools for just everyday upkeep and bike maintenance. A couple rags, so that when I'm putting, this is just Triflow, which is pretty all-purpose. It's just a lubricant. So you can put it on your chain, keep your chain nice and running smooth. You can put it on some of these joints back here in your derailleur. You can put it on your bike seat if it ever gets stuck. I've used it several times for that. This is WD-40, which most people don't know, but you can actually use this to get the grease, or to get the rust off your back, like bracket, or your front bracket, or just like anywhere there's rust on it. It's really good for getting rust off. Mostly people use it for their cassette in the back. This is a multi-tool, but it's just a 3-setting multi-tool. Yeah, they're called so they're called hex wrench, I think. Anyway, it's a hexagon at the top, and there's different sizes. So this one's 6mm. There's a 5mm, 4, 3. It goes down, obviously. But the most common ones on most of the parts of your bike would be the 5 and the 4 and the 6. So this one it's really easy to use, and you can get a lot more torque out of it, as opposed to some of the other ones. Like this one, you can like really wrench on it if I wanted to adjust my brake pads, or if I want to adjust this one using a different size, you can adjust down here. You can pretty much adjust anything you need to with this 3-pronged one.
And you'd need to adjust because things move, because for a different person.
For sure, like just every day riding back and forth to class, or like riding around town, you hit bumps and stuff, and so everything kind of shifts. So you just have to make sure that you just keep an eye on it, and just check everything every once in a while. Like you'll start to notice maybe that your brakes are wearing unevenly, or maybe one of them is dragging, and you're like, oh, why is there suddenly resistance? And you realize, oh, okay. And then you can, I always carry a bike tool with me. I think that's just a really good idea. I see many good reasons for wearing a helmet. Namely, the first one, my dad has suffered a traumatic brain injury when he was 15 and had to have basically like a craniotomy. He had to have his skull opened up, and they had to pick pieces of skull out of his brain tissue and remove a large part of his frontal lobe. He's now, for his entire life, he has been on Social Security disability. Because of that, he's been unable to work. It's had a huge impact on his life, and it was because he was a dumb punk who didn't think he needed to wear a helmet. He just thought, no, it's fine, I'm just going down the street, and it's just so wrong. Yeah, so dangerous. Wear a helmet. Bike along, you're like, wow, I think I get like a good hamstring stretch. This is great. Like, do some yoga while you're biking.